We awake to find ourselves tied up. I look around frantically in the room. It is almost barren, save for us and what we're tied to. A hospital room, it seems. There are other beds, sterile and vacant, except ours. I wriggle around in the bed and find what looks to be shit and filth had been placed on me and my bedside during my sleep, and the stench rising off of it makes me want to gag. But I know I shouldn't. I don't want to give them any satisfaction. We all were so close to being free before they caught us and tied us all down. So close to freedom. But now, here we all are, strapped in and awaiting their tyrannical hypocrisy to be thrown at us. Most of the time, I don't think they truly believe in their shitty cause, but instead just follow it out of their own fears. Sadly for us now in bondage, their belief in their cause, or lack thereof, doesn't change how they will view us. Interlopers, outsiders, foreigners, monsters. I like to think of us as immigrants, much like in the good old days of America, when it was the land of the free, and the Statue of Liberty said to the incoming boats, "Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless, tempest-tossed to me. I lift my lamp besides the golden door." Well, where's our golden door, huh? Are we not allowed it either? I look around and can see my friend's leg, strapped at the ankle, cuts and bruises fetid. I look to my other friend's arm, strapped by the wrist. Her arm is swollen and covered in dry pustules. They must have tortured me in my sleep. I realize I have a burn mark on my face. The sting and stench of the burnt skin finally coming to me after looking at my companions. So many companions being tortured alongside me. Finally, a door opens. All of us turn our attention to it and see him. A man walks in draped in weaponry and protection, afraid of us even when he has us tied down. He's talking as he walks in, and I pay no attention to what he's saying. At least, I try to, but I know I have to pay attention. I know I should, I know, but I must. I know I should because there is always power in words. Say the right thing and you end up at the top. Say the wrong thing and you end up with a fantastic fall from grace. Words always have power, especially names. He looks at us, up and down. He looks at my friend's leg and my other friend's arm. He looks at all our body parts that have something disgusting occurring, and he shakes his head with a concerned look. I bet he's feigning it. He doesn't see us as human, so why should he care, eh? He keeps spouting his gibberish and I can't help but listen to it. Then he asks it, and I look to my friends and I say not to dare give in. Don't tell him a damn thing. He asks it again, and I spit in his face, yelling in whatever languages I happen to know, in defiance. He is upset. He doesn't like being told no, so he does what any sadist would do. show off his means of torture. He pulls out a canister, and my eyes go wide at the information on it. I know full well what it is. I can feel the heat from here. He opens it, and as he does so, some of the contents spill on the floor, and nothing happens. Maybe it's a bluff. Maybe it's inert. He begins to splash it all over us, and the liquid inside is like acid, or like napalm. It burns, it scorches, it opens up what wounds were healing on my friends. The burn mark on my face just flares, and I scream in agony. It settles on the skin, and we all just writhe in pain until it loses its potency. He stops his onslaught and asks the question again. And despite the pain, despite the agony we all feel, I again command my companions to stay silent and defy him in this. I look around and notice my friend with the fetid arm had, in the agonizing writhing, managed to get the bond a little loose. Not obviously, but enough for an idea. I look to our terrorizing authority figure and smirk at him. In my most pleasant voice I could muster, I tell him that he'll never win and that he'll never break us. Destruction will happen first. And with that, I bite down hard. With all my might, all I can muster, I crash teeth to teeth, shattering some as intended. With horror, he realizes what I'm trying to do and puts aside his armaments to get close to me. Immediately, he grabs the face and reaches into the mouth to pull out the shards of teeth I had meant to cut and bleed out the throat. My companion takes that moment to snap the bond, and with all the strength of vengeance, strikes the man in the neck. The man reels backwards to the floor. She immediately begins to break open my other companions. My work had been done. Now it was their turn. The man tries to scramble to his feet, but it was too late. We all loomed over him. He cries for his leader to come save him, cries for someone who just isn't going to listen. No, his leader is not here today. I look on him with a smile as my companions reach for his neck. I look down and smile at his fear-stricken face, the knowledge that he failed, making it all so much sweeter in our vindictiveness. I look down and smile as I say, "Before you die, I suppose I could answer your question. You asked for a name, so I'll answer. Our name is Legion."